my go-to is when you want to succeed, as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. So for me, man, it all starts with you got to have a reason for getting up, like a reason for life. And so many people just coasting, man. Like greatness is in them. They could have more, do more, be more, but people they just on cruise control. And so I'm letting folks know, man, you got to get off cruise control. So how do you do it? That it's a hunger inside all of us, a trigger. And when you get to a point where you want to succeed, like you want to breathe, because when you think about breathing, if your breathing is ever cut short for any reason, you just like panicking. You like going through it like, whoa, how long is this going to last? You trying to, bring your arms out, put your hands behind your head, like you doing whatever you can so you could take, like I'm talking about freely, that next breath. The first principle is to activate life and to get the most out of life. You got to get everything you could get out of life. And so many people are dying with dreams. They dying with books inside of them, CDs inside of them, acting skills inside of them, athletes inside of them. Like so much is inside of them that they never get out because they don't want it. So when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, man, you could be, or you could do whatever you want to do in life. Started from the bottom, like that's where I started from. So if you listening, you ain't got no excuse. Like the reason why I can challenge you and check you, because I've been there, done that. So I didn't know if I wanted to live. I wanted to commit suicide. I didn't know if I wanted to go get my GED. I was afraid, what if I fail for real, for real? So I've been there, man. So I'm just letting anybody out there know, like for real, it's up to you. If you want to stay there, you can stay there and you can murmur and complain and whine and that's real. But if you want to get up from where you are, there are millions of Eric Thomases who've been where you've been, who've experienced what you've experienced. And we just made a decision that, I don't want this no more. Enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Like I'm not telling you something that I read about or what I heard. Your boy been without showers. Like your boy been without food. Your boy walking around people smelling. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been there.
You may not think you're the shit, but there's people in your life that think that. Are you going to fail those people? Are you going to buy into the narrative that you can't? Because if you do, dude, don't even fucking listen to my show. Go listen to some other shit. Go watch the fucking news. Go be with everybody else. I will never conform to that. This will never conform to that. We're fucking winners here. We're problem solvers here. If there's a fucking obstacle to overcome, we're going to overcome it. If there's a fucking barrier that needs to be broken through, we're going to fucking break through it. This is what winning is about. And at the end of the day, the world needs winners because winners show the rest of the people what could be. And every single time a single motherfucker wakes up and realizes that they're living less than their potential, that they're achieving less than what they could, that they are less than what they are supposed to be. Every single time one of those people wakes up, you did a morally good deed by living your best life. You either are or you fucking aren't. You either will or you fucking won't. You're either going to become or you're not going to become. And it's not because of the outside circumstances, it's because of the inside circumstances.
What's keeping me from reaching my goal, although I put everything that I have into it? Am I just doomed to failure for the rest of my life? One of the things you got to understand, my friend, is that you're supposed to fail. You're supposed to fail because failure is the stepping stone to success. It's not just cliche, because failure is an experience that lends to wisdom that ultimately makes you a stronger version of yourself. Move forward in the direction of your dreams. You've won in that regard. The failure is just a signpost that you're going in the wrong direction. You are discovering something about yourself and you're exercising your character every time you get up and try something, move in the direction of something, even if you don't get the thing. It's not about the thing. It's not about making $1 million, and it's not about the light bulb. It's about what you learn along the way, who you become along the way. It's that fucking journey, and you're on the journey. And guess what? The journey's hard. The journey is riddled with failure, and that's why most people don't do it. Most people aren't willing to get on that journey because they're afraid to fail. It's the greatest thing that ever happened to you because it shows that you're alive, it shows that you did something, and it shows that you're growing stronger. Keep going and out there and failing. You know what that means? Every time you fail, it means to me, it tells me that you're doing something. Go out there and fucking fail. It's the greatest joy in life.
You got to get mature, and you got to be at a place when you say you're going to do something, no matter what happens, you do it. Because again, when you start grinding, when you start waking up early, when you start, keeping your word to yourself, to your boss, like when you go into 120, when you all in by any means necessary, you start seeing stuff and you start experiencing stuff and you start having stuff that people who are not doing that, they never get. So for me, it's like, yo, you ain't gonna always feel it. Like, you're not always going to be happy. You're not always going to be energetic. You're not always going to be pumped up, right? So you got to get past that, and you just got to make that commitment to execute. For real, man, stop whining. For real, because when you whine, you waste the energy, and you only have so much energy. You only have so many hours. You only have so many weeks, so many months, so many years to live. And if you wasted whining and complaining, you will never get to your dreams and your goals. But if you just buckle down, bear down and say, look, I'm going to get through this pain. I'm going to get through this frustration, because on the other side of pain is a reward. Man, you'll have things that people who whine and complain will never have, and you'll experience life in a way that they will never experience it.
It's okay to be unbalanced for a while. It's okay. Don't be all this stuff people say, you got to be balanced. To be the best in the world at what you do, you have to be unbalanced to find every bit of fucking energy and strength that you have to pull it off. Then you get balanced once you become great. So if your family doesn't understand, why are you so daggone crazy? Because I'm trying to be the best I can to give you the best that I am. And it takes being fucking obsessed to where people think you're crazy.
The world might say you are not allowed to yet. I waited a long time out in the world before I gave myself permission to fail. Please, don't even bother asking. Don't bother telling the world you are ready. Show it. Do it. What did Beckett say? Ever tried, ever failed, no matter. Try again, fail better.